Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn's grief over Luna's passing and his game of blame with Steffy. Teasers and spoilers for the bold and the beautiful John Finn Finnegan will be devastated by Luna Nozawa's passing. If Steffy Forrester didn't embrace his new daughter, he may blame her. Fans will recall how devastated Finn was after the whole Sugar stabbing incident, but in reality, Steffy killed Janet Sugar Weber. At first, Finn was quite upset about Steffy destroying his birth mother when he thought she had killed Sheila Sharp. Finn may now experience a range of complicated feelings in relation to Luna, and the ominous future that seems to be in store for her. Even if Liam Spencer was the one who shot Luna, Finn might still blame Steffy for letting things get to this point. After all, it appears that Steffy could have helped Luna relax if she had occasionally allowed Finn to take her out for supper or coffee. This total seclusion was what really drove Luna to her breaking point because she was begging for a little access and probably would have taken whatever leftover she could find. Naturally, when Steffy resisted and armed Luna at the beach home, it didn't make things any easier. Why didn't Steffy just say what Luna wanted to hear? Steffy should have at least pretended and acted as though a father-daughter relationship was possible rather than droning on about prison, and how Luna would never fit into Finn's life. It's never a good idea to further agitate someone who is unstable when they are carrying a gun, yet that's exactly what Steffy did. In the end, Finn might accuse Steffy of making things worse and letting things get out of hand. Finn will have to deal with the loss of his own child if Luna does not make it through the procedure. If Finn feels hatred towards Steffy for not accepting his biological daughter following the DNA revelation, this could cause tension in their relationship. However, given that Luna is scheduled to make an appearance in September, it appears that her awful fate may not be real. Lee Finnegan may be planning a deception, so we'll have to wait and see if she hides the fact that her grandchild has passed away from Finn. After being shot, Liam's brain tumor truth was revealed. Was Grace Buckingham a big scammer? Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful hint that following Luna Nozawa's shooting spree, the truth regarding Liam Spencer's brain tumor will be revealed. To save Steffy Forrester from John Finn Finnegan's nasty daughter, Liam storms into the beach mansion that has been transformed into a summer art school. As Liam arrives to save his ex-wife, Luna points the gun at Steffy. Luna is frightened by his arrival and fires the gun at Liam. After being struck in the chest, Liam tries but fails to grasp the gun. Before he pulls the trigger, he considers killing Luna. "I'm a dead man anyway," Liam says Luna before shooting her. Just as Finn shows there to save the day, Luna and Liam both pass out when the gun goes off. Steffy pleads with Finn to keep Liam safe. Nobody cares for Luna. Sheila Carter looks on in fear as everything happens. According to previews on The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam will have a serious illness. To preserve his life, the doctors will put forth a lot of effort. The fact that Liam is supposedly running out of time makes it much more intense. Lee Finnegan and Bridget Forrester strive to preserve his life and allow him to spend more time with his family as the clock ticks away from his brain tumor and subsequent gunshot wound. Concerned about his son's health, Bill Spencer arrives to the hospital. Everyone is furious with him for releasing Luna from prison. None of this would have occurred if he had left her in prison. Liam discovers startling details about his brain tumor while he is in the hospital. He is left wondering why Grace Buckingham would mislead him about his illness after the truth is revealed. Viewers of The Bold and the Beautiful noted that Liam's ailment was probably not as serious as Dr. Buckingham had made him think. They thought his illness was brought on by the medication she insisted he take. This medication may be causing headaches and weakness. Why Grace would deceive Liam into thinking he is dying is the key question. What use would that have? We still don't know, which is awful news. At this moment, all that is known is that Liam has discovered that his illness, at least his brain tumor, is not lethal. His condition gets better while he's in the hospital. He probably gets sick because he doesn't take Grace's medicine mix. Grace spoke with Finn about Liam's illness last week. Because Liam wasn't taking his medication as prescribed, she seemed upset and anxious. Finn saw that she was acting strangely when she insisted that patients don't always do as their doctors say. Her shift was noticed by the audience. They saw that she was not behaving normally and speculated that there might be a dark conspiracy involving Liam and the medication she provided him. Do you believe Grace misled Liam about his condition, B&B fans? Why would she give him a medicine to make him think he was dying? Lee's response to Luna's shooting is still on our minds. It was interesting to see Lee's response to Luna being shot. She was determined to save Luna's life. This is from a stoic woman who feels that her sister ought to bear the consequences of the suffering and harm she has inflicted on her family. The fact that Lee is avoiding the harsh reality that Luna is her granddaughter is also intriguing. Lee took the necessary action. She made an effort to save Luna's life. Liam put his life in danger to rescue Steffy's life, and in the process he shot Luna. Lee doesn't like Luna, so her response was unexpected. Even if she despises her mother even more, she still disapproves of Luna's behavior. However, she has recently been more receptive to her. Lee didn't want to watch Luna pass away on the operating table in this manner. She thought she had a second chance at life. However, what would happen if Luna lived? Would she receive assistance rather than face jail time? What does Lee hope to achieve with this? She has a part of her that doesn't think Luna should die. That's because she wasn't always viewed by Lee as a heartless murderer. Before Luna turned to the dark side, Lee thought she was a cheerful and intelligent girl. Lee is attempting to preserve those emotions in order to keep Luna alive. She's dodging the truth though. Luna is Lee's grandchild because she is Finn's daughter. Luna has not been referred to as Lee's granddaughter. She continues to refer to Luna as her niece. Is she still living in denial then? Or is the truth something she rejects? Lee is having trouble understanding the facts. Luna is no longer her niece because her sister had an affair with her son. However, she believes Luna should be given another opportunity at life. Her sister will be plagued by this individual for the rest of her life. Lee is demonstrating greater empathy for a murderer than she does for her own sibling. How do you feel about Lee's response to the shooting at Luna? Is it reasonable, in your opinion, that she still harbors animosity toward her sister rather than Luna? Please share your thoughts in the comments box below. We're curious about your thoughts on this crazy plot. Sheila receives a distressing update from Deacon, and Poppy reacts shockingly to Spoilers passing. Luna! Luna! Lee yells at the hospital. As Lee performs chest compressions, the nurse warns they're losing her. Get moving, Luna. Lee tries to startle Luna when she flatlines. Luna, don't you dare die on me now. The strength of Nozawa she exhales in relief as she gets her back. As Bridget takes over, Lee says she must call her sister and asks Luna to stay with them. When Hope and Carter arrive, Steffy greets them in the hallway. Hope sobs that Finn must come to his rescue. And there is the father of their girls. Steffy informs them that Luna shot Sheila. But he is still alive since Liam came to her aid and saved her. He kept his promise to always keep them safe. She is unaware of how he obtained the firearm from Luna, but he did. He shot her when she lunged at him. To save them from Luna, he exerted all of his last might. The three of them are currently undergoing surgery, but she believed he was dead. She leads them to the window for observation. Liam goes into shock in the operating room as Finn is unable to halt his bleeding. Finn implores him to persevere. Finn states that they must release the bullet immediately since they cannot wait any longer. He can get rid of it. As Steffy, Hope and Carter walk in, Hope murmurs, Liam, please get through this. We cannot let you go. You are necessary to us. Lee and Bridget tend to Luna and extract the bullet in the other operating room. Even though Luna has a long road to rehabilitation, the doctors are amazed that she is still alive. Lee cautions that Luna is still in danger. Bridget is aware that she may potentially experience difficulties following surgery. Lee informs Bridget, I've got it from here, when she offers to drive her to recovery. You didn't deserve this, Luna, Lee says after being by himself. Sheila emerges from her anesthesia in her room, and Grace gives her a rundown of what transpired. She assures her that her operation went well, and that she will be fine. You were extremely fortunate. Groggily, Sheila inquires about her granddaughter. Is she all right? As the anesthesia wears off, Grace advises Sheila that her pain will increase and adds additional antibiotics to her therapy. Sheila inquires as to if her husband was contacted. He's on the way, Grace says. Sheila is shocked by what transpired. It must have been really upsetting for Grace. Sheila inquires about the well-being of Luna and Liam. Buckingham advises her to put herself first and has no updates. At least she still has 2 feet, Sheila quips. Deacon hurries over and gives her a hug. Deacon finds it unbelievable that Sheila was shot by her own granddaughter. Sheila argues that she only wanted to attract Steffy's attention because she was desperate. "And here I am," she said as she struggled to grab the rifle away from her. Deacon wishes he had been present to keep her safe. He will remain at her side. "Have you heard about Luna and Liam?" Sheila says. He is undoubtedly praying for Liam. Deacon is simply relieved Sheila is all right. His life would be impossible without her. Sheila informs Deacon about the numbness on her right leg. Deacon isn't shocked. She was shot in the foot. He informs her that he will no longer refer to her as 9 toes. She's on her last 8. Sheila believes he is kidding, but he isn't. Sheila exclaims, "Oh my God! Numbers! What is another toe?" asks Deacon with a shrug. She chuckles. Finn has Liam stabilized and nearly closed up in the operating room. "He was saved by Dr. Finnegan," the nurse exclaims. Finn thanks everyone and says, "Good job." He then goes to notify Hope, Steffy, and Carter that Liam survived. "If all goes well, he should make it through this." "Oh, thank you." Steffy flings herself on Finn's chest. Finn keeps an eye on Liam's health and tries to wake him up so he can respond. Hope and Steffy enter. Finn warns them that he might be put under sedation for some time. They want him to take it easy. Although stable, he continues to fight for his life. They say that he's been through a lot. Hope walks to the bedside and requests to talk to Liam. She pulls up a stool, assures Liam that everything will be all right, and reminds him that he vowed to fight for his girls. "Remember, you are incredibly strong." "He's going to beat this," she sobs. "You must stay with us because we depend on you." "Not quite yet. Not right now." She breaks down when Steffy approaches and gives her a hug.